Allahimla, Allahayana, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, Wa Malakia, Bahashem, Harawat, Wakagoras, Barakum, Arawa, Salakia, Baba, Wakwam, Yashrala. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach us daily, to the brothers out there preaching a particular gospel. To you, I say Shalom. Today we're going to get into basically how these Edomites are telling on themselves. I mean, they so sloppy with it. Okay, now we know that Joe Biden, basically, he recently came out stating that he got cancer, right? And cancer and what else? COVID. Now, this ain't nothing but a plan. This is in the plan of the elites, because I got a clip from 1989. This man is telling what they gonna do. Now, little did they know that when he said this was gonna actually happen 30 years later. Or at least they was gonna try to make it happen 30 years later. Not saying exactly that Joe Biden's something gonna happen to him, but if they was to get him out the way, they putting that in motion now. So I'm gonna play the clip so you'll get a better understanding of what I'm saying. All right, this him right here. Let him, it's just a minute's change. Let's get him real quick.
I just lived up the road. I just in an apartment complex when we moved to Delaware, and just up the road was a little school I went to, Holy Rosary Grade School. And because it was a 4-lane highway that was accessible, my mother drove us rather than us be able to walk. And guess what? The first frost, you know what was happening? You had to put on your windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up having cancer. And why can't for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation. That's the past. We're gonna build a different future. One with clean energy, good paying jobs.
All right, let's come out of it. Now I got a scripture. Psalm chapter 52, verse 3. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness, say lie. I mean, you can't even take that serious, man. Look how casually he said it. It's like they tell you stuff just to set it in motion so they can build on it later. See what I'm saying? They don't want to address it right then and there because they don't have all the lies together. See what I'm saying? Now they want to get the ball rolling. For now, they want to get the ball rolling. So later on, they'll be addressing, you know, more in detail after they figure out which lies they want to tell. That's how Esau get down. You know, he'll throw something out, like he'll throw put a little bait on the hook, throw it out in the water to see his response. And he takes it from there. He want to see the initial reaction first from the people before he decide to build on that lie with lies. So he can know which lies to tell to make it more convincing based on the reaction of the people. See what I'm saying? Now let's get, I mean, they doing too much. Like I said, Esau is intelligent enough to put himself into slavery. See what else I got. Yeah. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 12. If the ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. Everybody in that White House. Let me see what else I got. Let me see. We just rolling. So Proverbs chapter 21, verse 6. The getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro. of them that seek death. So, I mean, if you lie like that, you must want to die, because that's what's going to happen to you. The Lord hates liars, proud liars at that. Abominable proud liars are the worst. So, just putting that out there. Job chapter 13, verse 4, but ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. Psalms chapter 58, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray before, as soon as they be born, so like you. Let me start over. Psalm chapter 58, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born. They are born speaking lies. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We know what you're gonna do, man. You know, you just make yourself look stupid and sloppy. I mean, it's just not a good look, Edom. It's not. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 25. A true witness delivers souls, but a deceitful witness speaketh lies. Now let's get another video. We're gonna get my man Dave Hodges. We can come out of here. Let's go to Dave Hodges. He's gonna talk about it said, yeah, he's gonna talk about Joe Biden's multiple
We spoke just last week to a Dutch farmer about the unrealistic emissions targets that the government has set and how they will decimate the agricultural.
Shut up. Matter of fact, let me close you down. All right, let's go.
Biden has multiple health concerns. He said something yesterday that his handlers said that they had to walk back. And basically what they had to walk back, ladies and gentlemen, was the fact, that they were, he started saying I had sludge from oil on my windshield. Please, Joe, come on, stop the hyperbole. But he did say, and I have cancer. And he didn't say what kind of cancer. The staff, the White House.
Yeah, he just said the same thing. Then he just put it out there. I told you they just put it out. They just bait the hook, toss it out there. You just gonna put it out there. Yeah, I got cancer, but I don't talk about it right now because they waiting on the reaction, so they'll know what lies to come with to follow up. Now, anybody had cancer, you think they'll say it that casual? No. Come on.
Staff said, oh, he had skin cancer a long time ago. That might be the case, but it wasn't the cause of CO2. It's a ludicrous claim. That was the most incoherent speech I ever heard, but boy, it set the internet abuzz when he said he had cancer. But it appears he does not have life-threatening cancer, but he has real health concerns. One thing that surfaced today is he's been positively diagnosed with having COVID again, and he's been twice vaccinated, 2 boosters is my understanding.
See how they're trying to ease that bug back in the news? See how they're trying to ease it in there? And it's getting more and more and more coverage, just like the monkey business. It's getting more and more and more coverage. See, Esau is very subtle. He'll ease it in there a little bit at a time. He wants the cases to grow. I mean, they're gonna lie about the numbers growing a little bit at a time, just like Buddy the other day, talking about they had 100,000 cases per day. Come on, man, you think 100,000 cases per day, don't you think that would get noticed way before the media season? They lying. Psalm chapter 5, verse 9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their very inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Sepulchre is an above ground tomb, a grave. Ain't nothing in it but death. Psalm chapter 7, verse 4. Behold, he travaileth in iniquity. He have conceived mischief. He have brought forth falsehood. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 7. As for the scoundrel, his devices are evil. He plans wicked schemes, ruin the poor with lying words, even when the plea of the needy is right. Said Esau, you were born to lie, to steal, to murder. That's what you were born to do. You were programmed to do these things. But you say there's a such thing as free will. Okay, there's a such thing as free will, and stop lying. Stop stealing. Stop murdering. We'll wait.
Is that vaccination wise, and they've confined him to the White House. And by the way, they're treating him with drugs. Do you remember how the CDC tried to block all that? Yet he's receiving that treatment. I want you just to hear that when it's reported.
You heard that little contradiction? CDC says no, but they're giving it to him. Let me see. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 28. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. That means somebody lie to you, they hate you, because they don't respect you enough to tell you the truth. Sirach chapter 27, verse 24. This is for you Christians. They say the Lord loves everybody. Take it back to your pastor, because he lied to you. Sirach chapter 27, verse 24. I have hated many things, but nothing like him, for the Lord will hate him. Y'all can come by them churches or not. Some of y'all might die in church. There you go. All right, let's go.
Listening to large news talk station, and when they said that, I almost fell out of my chair. So we hope for a recovery. Listen, I don't wish bad health on anybody. I want him impeached, or I want the 25th Amendment invoked, but I'm not wishing for bad health for anybody. He's already cognitively impaired. He's done enough to be impeached. He needs to be gone, as does most of his cabinet. But we wish and pray for his health. If we're going to call ourselves Christians, we have to walk the walk.
We don't. We recognize our enemies. We wish him hell. We don't wish him well. We wish him hell. That is not our friend. This man has been hired to destroy this country and to bring all holy hell to earth. And you still want to wish him well. You see the contradictions of so-called Christians. The people who have woken up to the fact that they're Israelites, not only did we wake up to that fact, but we also woke up to the fact of who our natural enemies are. The Bible stated who our enemies are. No, we do not wish this man well. We're not going to do nothing to him. But to be honest, yeah, we don't wish him well. We wish him captivity, baby.
So Joe Biden, get well. And maybe your wisdom will return to you if you ever had it.
Wisdom and teaming been gone, Dave.
And you'll stop this nonsense with going after foreign oil and ignoring our own. It's killing our economy, Joe.
That's his job. That's what the puppets put him in place to do. But see, this man is so intelligent, yet he does not see that.
That's it for the Common Sense Show, please.
Now, I want to get, this is the video right here that ties it all together. It says, nothing is by coincidence. The script has been written. Now, you look at this. This was recorded back in 1989. Let's go.
Lady wanting to become president of the United States.
Well, I hope we do have a young lady at some point become president of the United States. I can tell you how I think it will happen. Because it won't happen in the normal course of events. Either the Republican or Democrat political party will nominate a man for president and a woman for vice president. And the woman and man will win. So you'll end up with a president, a male, and a vice president, a female. And in that term of office of the president will die. And the woman will become president under the law or constitution. And once that barrier is broken, from then on, men better be careful, because they'll have a hard time ever even getting a nomination in the future. But that's the way it's going to happen.
That right. See how they the truth is told in jest. Now that was recorded back in 1989, what? 33 years ago? Yeah, 33. Satanic, Masonic number. Wicked number, 33. Job chapter 15, verse 6. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yeah, thine own lips testify against thee. Esau told on Esau. And it always happens like that. I mean, that's why we say, Esau, you getting sloppy, baby. Let's see what else we got. James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Can't remember his lies. See what else I got. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 28. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. They just, I mean, they so proud, they sloppy, you know. Here we go. Job chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so their hands cannot perform their enterprise. You got the Lord just tossing monkey wrenches in there to and fro. All right, let's go. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 25. When he speaketh fair, believeth him not. For there are 7 abominations in his heart. 7 means completion. Verse 26, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. This man gonna be made a liar on a world stage. And he's not done. You know, he been called out being a liar on the world stage, but it's gonna get worse and worse and worse for Esau. Check it out. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 27. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. You're gonna get that brick back in your face, homie. Job chapter 12, verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom. I'm like, Yahweh Shai. The deceived and the deceiver are his. The Lord running this. Job chapter 15, verse 35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit. Obadiah. Actually, let's get Psalm chapter 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Nobody want no dealings with liars. Liars get you killed. Just like these pastors in these churches gonna get a lot of you people killed. I think it's a game. You gonna play with these pastors here. These people are lying to you for money they been sold out to Esau. Ask Geno Jennings, ask T.D. Fates. They got the 501c3 tax break, which means they can keep all the tithes they collect under one condition. They cannot tell you the truth. They cannot tell you who you are. They cannot tell you the truth of the Bible. That's why they came with Christianity. The big lie. The Lord does not love everybody. The Lord is not saving everybody just because you're walking around here saying you saved, just because you got dipped in some water. You just came up a wet sinner who's still sinning. Jesus ain't coming back saving nobody. He going into slavery. Y'all better get y'all mind right, because this thing almost over with. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Psalm chapter 31, verse 18. Let the lying lips be put to silence. We speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Let me see what else I got. Okay, I'm gonna get one more, then we're gonna close out. But yeah, y'all see, y'all taking this church thing as a play toy because that's all you've seen people play with it. That's why they're not dancing, falling out, just acting a fool, being a whole fool. It's not taken seriously. It's a joke because it's all fake. It's all lies. These people been twisting scriptures for over 100 years. Y'all about to find out the truth of the Bible. What we've been saying is about to come to life like it always have been. Y'all just ain't paying attention, or y'all don't want to pay attention. And if y'all don't want to pay attention, that means y'all want this kingdom to go on, which means you want to die here. And that's what and the Lord gonna make it happen for you. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted swords his wickedness. And that go for you lying ass pastors as well, because if they lying, they're an enemy too. Yeah, who it is. You know what it say, Romans chapter 9, all Israel is not Israel. Because Esau got his hand up their ass, the puppet master. When you go to church, it ain't nothing but a big puppet Muppet show. I think that's all I got, y'all. Yeah, we can close out. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach, Wa Malakia, by Hashem Hawa Wakakarash, Rakathum, Adawa Salakia, Baba Bawa Kwam Yashirala, Salakia Ka Shao Kataya, Dadawa, Kaya Barayanka, Kayanka Wakasadium Tamya, Shalom.